Hi and welcome. So we finally have our space. I'm going to be converting our guest lounge into our studio slash office, and we're going to be doing this together. So we're going to be clearing out and setting up. So let's do this. Okay, so hey loves and welcome back. Welcome back to the channel and to the first episode of our studio renovation, studio setup series. Guys, this is going to be the first video because in this video we are going to be conceptualizing the office studio idea, plan, design. We're also going to be painting and we're going to be taking out everything in here. And I'm doing it by myself for today, by the way, because I feel like it's gonna be fun, right? And I feel like I'm gonna have to like put my touch in. I want it to be very personal, by the way, but if I feel like I can't handle it by myself anymore, I would ask for help. But for now, let's just enjoy this entire process, right? I'm gonna be converting this into my office space so that I can kind of preserve the rooms in the house for guests. I was initially considering using this room over here, but we're going to leave it as is. But then we're going to use this space because no one really comes here. I'm going to convert it into my office space. Now it's has already been fully furnished, fully designed, fully styled. So I'm going to be moving everything to the bedroom, which will later on go to the basement. But for now, I'm just going to take it out and put it in here, right? I want to kind of create like a naked canvas so that way I can see how big or how small this space is. And then I can also visualize exactly where I want my table to be, my background to be, my desktop to be, and all of that. Okay guys, I think I underestimated this so much. So we now have an empty space after over 40 minutes of moving things around. I underestimated how tasking this would be. I haven't even started and I'm tired. So I ordered some things from Home Depot, but then let me tell you that I got so confused. I spent 30 minutes just looking for one paint because I didn't know like what paint to use, and yeah, the color and all that. I was a bit confused. So I went back home, I took my time and I ordered online and I went in store to pick up. So these are the items I got. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these are all that I will be needing to do this. So I'm gonna take my time to do this, by the way. I got a paint tray. I got one. And I got a set. Yeah, I got the overalls. I also got like a plastic drop sheet just to protect the ground, I think. Yeah, to protect the ground, to also protect the furnitures, but I've taken all the furnitures out because I'm not going to be using them. And yeah, I think once I take everything out, this looks like a big enough space. And I got gloves for the hands, okay? And yeah, I also got like a roller. I think this is like an extension for the roller. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, so I also got the main reason why we're here. This is the paint, right? I'm gonna quickly prep everywhere. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't buy the tape. I could have sworn I bought the tape. Let me see my invoice. Okay, let me quickly grab this. Sorry, now that I've protected the ground, I'm gonna protect myself. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is so cool. Let me put my legs through. Yeah. Okay. Let me also protect my hair as well. Do I look crazy? Okay, let me take it out. I feel like I look crazy. I feel like I need to go pee before doing this, but let me wear my gloves first. Yeah, I need to go pee. Okay, we're back. I have my gloves on. Wearing this on. Let's figure out how to paint. So I'm gonna unbox this. So I think it's a 6-in-1. So we have this, right? This is like the roller, right? So remember that we got this extension right here. So I'm gonna use this to be able to get to the top part. Once I have everything kind of sorted out, this shouldn't take me more than 30 minutes to paint. So we have this, and then we have 2 of this. So we connect this into this and the brush, right? And then we have 2 trays actually. We have 1 tray. Oh, okay. We have a tray, and then we have a tray liner, right? Okay, so I open it up right here. This is white. Oh yeah, this is white. I'm gonna pour some. Are we really doing this? I'm just dipping the brush into the pan. This is as far as I've gone. I've done the detailing in the socket, so it's just remaining to like paint the entire wall, and then I'll do the detailing at the edges as well. Let me do that last one. from Home Depot and I had to get another bucket of paint. I feel like one would have worked, but then again I feel like this side of the wall needs another coat. I gave this two sides 2 coats, and this two sides 3 coats, and this one was just 2. So I want to do like the third one. Take this out, alright, because I haven't painted on top here, and then paint it again, and then I might just do another like final coat, and then the edges as well. So I'm giving myself like a good 1 hour. Change my wig, I don't know why. I had to pick up the kids from school, and it's like maybe 6 p.m. now, because look at outside. Mind you, we started doing this like around, let's say 11 a.m. but then we stopped around like 3. From the wall I got some tools. I'm not sure which one will work for it. I think I want to try this one first. So we are done painting. This is the next day. I allowed the paint to dry overnight and it's clean. I think I did a decent job. This was not as easy as I had expected. I felt like I was a bit too slow because it was my first time. I didn't know how to kind of work around it. Next time I might use a spray paint, like spray it on. I don't know which one works faster, but this is what it looks like. The space is empty. Obviously it is white, and this is not my first time coming up here, but today it feels brighter, and that's what having like white walls does. It helps in bouncing around the light and it makes it look brighter, to be honest with you, and cleaner, right? So the paint that I have on this wall is still bright, but compared to this one, like there is a huge difference in terms of like the brightness, right? So this is where my desk setup will be, right? Just because I feel like it will be easy coming from downstairs up here and then working on here, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, this is the end of the empty studio setup, empty studio office. Yeah, so in the next video I will be kind of putting things together, the table, the chairs, mirror, decor pieces, kind of bringing this space to life, right? Curtains as well. I want to put curtains because I feel like it will help with noise, like it will help with making the audio sound better because my voice will not be bouncing around. And I'm so happy that this space is rugged, so that way it will help with the sound as well. So I'm still gonna put like curtains, I'm still gonna put extra rugs and furniture to help with the sound, but also help with making here look aesthetically pleasing, making here look nice. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing in the next video in this office studio setup series. And if you're interested, stick around, subscribe, check the next video, stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.